What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're going to focus in on the comparisons between the 1996 Florida Panthers and this year's team that has a 2-1 series lead over the New Jersey Devils, which many hockey pundits, not this one, picked to sweep that series, and the Panthers fit in with everything they can handle. You look at the way that 96 team was built. Scott Melleby picked in the expansion draft. Guys like that. Robbie Niedermeyer, Scott's older brother. Guys that other teams had given up on, or Van Beesbrook, perfect example. I think he won a Vezina with the Rangers, and then obviously, having Richter there kind of made him expendable. And some young players that could play, Radek Dvorak and the great Ed Jovanovski, who is a common link between the two. We'll talk about Jovo later on. But I look at this team and the '96 team. There were no superstars on that team. They beat Philly with Lindros. They beat Pittsburgh with Yaga. The Bruins still had Ray Bourque, and wasn't in his prime, but he was pretty damn near close. Ray Bourque was obviously in great tip-top physical condition his whole career. But I look at this team. This year's team. Campbell, Chicago couldn't get him out of there fast enough because of the contract. I understand. You want to give yourself some cap flexibility. Scotty Upshaw, Sean Bergenheim, Chris Versteeg, guys like that Fleischman, health concern, red flag. And keeping with the Brad Pitt, Billy Bean Moneyball thing, if you've seen the movie or read the book, the other teams don't want these guys because they don't understand their true value. I think Talent took that approach as, they had cap space they had to use. Maybe you spend a little more on a guy than you normally would, i.e. Jovo, 4 years, $16 million. But you bring them in and you try to win. And I'll tell you, to a man, they play as hard as any team in the league. There's no superstar in that team, but they will give you everything they have. And I think that's all you can ask of a team, and that's what's going to contribute to a long playoff run. I think another common link between the two teams is the '96 team had a 19-year-old defenseman going by the name of Ed Jovanovski, and this year's team got a 36-year-old defenseman or 35-year-old defenseman, Ed Jovanovski, and a 19-year-old or 20-year-old, Eric Gudbranson. You can really see where Jovo's mentoring the young man, to become he's tough as nails, Gudbranson is, but where you can really see the veteran influence on a day in day out basis with Jovo and Gudbranson. That's really it's a great thing to see, and hopefully it helps Gudbranson become one of the meaner, more elite defensemen in the NHL for many years to come. I'm really excited to see what this kid can do. And I'm excited to see what this Panthers team can do. Guys like Sean Bergenheim, you want to outwork them. You might have more skill, but you ain't going to outwork them at any rate. Jason Garrison, where does he come from and score, almost 20, 6 or 17 goals this year? They're built unorthodoxly, but that doesn't mean you can't win with this roster. And you're going to put Clemens in between the pipes in Game 4. That guy's won a national championship at Boston College, so he's got what it takes to win at this level. He's a proven winner, and I think, honestly, if this team continues to play well, they can make a run. There's a run in this team, I think. And they got some great young players in Bjugstad and Huberdeau coming down the line that could be superstars. But with this nucleus right here, I like it. Like I said, Scotty Upshaw, he might be more skilled than him, but you ain't going to work him. And I think that's all you can ask for of a team. If they continue to generate the cycle, keep shots to the outside, and play with tenacity and intensity, they can go far. So that's all I got for this episode of the Power Play of CJ, comparing the 1996 Florida Panthers and this year's 2012 Florida Panthers. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season, the playoffs, and beyond. Later, guys.